Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings, 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
All right.
Honey, did you remind him that the last time he sent the money, it was not enough to buy all the provisions?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell him.
Are you guys talking about money transfer to buy provisions?
Yes.
But don't you know about Baluwo?
Baluwo? What is Baluwo?
Baluwo is a service that your son can use to send provisions directly to you guys from the shop. And you don't have to worry about the exchange rate.
Tell me how Baluwo works.
It's very simple.
Just log on to baluwo.com and shop, or download the app on your phone. You can shop on the website or using the app to buy online basic products for your family and friends. With Baluwo, you decide what your money is spent on. Your money, your choice. Buy online products for your family and friends in the Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria, or Mali. Baluwo, better than sending money.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we start the program, can we observe prayers, please, in our individual ways? Amen. Thank you very much for coming. May I remind myself and all of you to please turn our phones to silence. Can we please turn our phones to silence so that all right, thank you very much. We are a little behind the scheduled time. Minister had requested that we shift the time little, because after all the arrangements, there was another important official visitor that was assigned to him, and he wanted to ensure that he did not assign anyone to grace this occasion, but he himself wanted to be present. Because of the importance he attached to this event, and the other assignment he was asked to accomplish. So he has to take some time to attend to that and make sure he runs to be with us here. So we sincerely apologize for the delay, and we hope that this will be a very proactive and a very short program. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with us this morning, we have the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Hadrame Sidibe, who is here to officially inaugurate the National Organizing Committee of Nayconf, and also will preside over the signing of the hosting agreement with the host region. Nayconf is not a new word or a new term in our communities and to all of us here. However, I will say, as a Minister of Youth and Sports, this is the first Nayconf, and that's the more reason he attached great importance to this as a platform for youth empowerment, as a platform for engagement, for discussion, for dialogue, but of course, to channel the energies of young people towards national development. Today on the program, as you can see on the statement, on the guide, from my welcoming and introductory statement, there will be a statement on Nayconf 2020 by the chairman of National Youth Council, and there will also be a brief statement from the mayor of Banjul, who is ably represented here by the deputy mayor, and there will be inaugural statement by the minister, and there will be a signing of the hosting agreement between the NOC chairperson, who is no other person but the chairman of the Gambia National Youth Council, and the deputy mayor of Banjul, to be witnessed by and accompanied by the ministry's representative in the board, that's the Directorate of Planning and Programs, and of course the Regional Youth Committee, the City Youth Committee of Banjul. On the welcoming and introduction, I must say in our midst, we have representatives from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, which is a delegation led by the Honorable Minister himself. We also have head of satellite institutions from National Sports Council, who are one of our main partners in this important convergence. We also have the National Youth Service Scheme, NYSS, President International Award Scheme. We have NEDI. We also have Independent Stadium and other actors that work directly with Ministry of Youth and Sports. In our midst, we also have representatives from the different UN entities, and also we have from other ministries of government who also work with young people. We have our gallant and very energetic national youth organizations who are also here, staffs of National Youth Council, and youth leaders, and our friends from the media. And like I said earlier on, the delegation from Banjul is led by the Deputy Mayor, who is ably representing the Mayor of Banjul, who is unavoidably absent because he is out of jurisdiction. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Minister will announce to us formally the actual dates and the host of Nayconf, despite most of us are already aware, and will also inaugurate this committee. And we'll have the chairman of National Youth Council, who will also give us some brief content of what we can expect from this year's Nayconf. And we will equally solicit before that time having the representations in the House here to hear if we have someone from one of our key partners, that is the UN system, if they will actually add any advice before the Honorable Minister give his final inaugural statement. So next on the agenda, we have the Chairman of the National Youth Council to deliver his statement. Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Mr. Harrame Sidibe, National Youth Council members of the Gambia National Youth Council here present, head of satellite institutions under the Ministry of Youth and Sports, UN agencies here present, and our brother, our mentor, Mr. Toure, I think representing the UN system here. You are UNDP, the Director of Planning and Programs at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Our brother, our friend, and everything, the Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Deputy Lord Mayor of Banjul, our brother Umar Toure, the media houses here present, members of the National Organizing Committee of Nayconf, and youth organizations that are here present, staffs of the National Youth Council, and all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. It is my privilege to join you this morning for the inauguration of the National Organizing Committee of the 13th National Youth Conference and Festivals, Nayconf 2020, and the signing of the hosting Memorandum of Understanding. As you may all know, Nayconf is a national youth event that is organized every 2 years, and the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports would officially announce the host region of Nayconf 2020 and the dates. However, I am pleased to share some key objectives and planned activities for this year's mega convergence. 1, create a platform for youth voice, active participation, and positive socialization among young people to discuss issues affecting them and map out common roadmaps and actionable programs to attaining the Gambia we want. The showcase of talents of young people in various academic, sporting, cultural events to serve as a springboard to career pathways in the discipline of their choices, while addressing key concerns of youth unemployment. Create the necessary awareness on the dangers of youth migration, FGMC, child marriage, and opportunities available for young people in the country to over 2,000 young people attending the event. The overarching theme, therefore, is the Gambia we want, progress, challenges, and opportunities. This will be discussed under 10 sub-themes of the Gambia Program of Action on Youth as education, entrepreneurship and employment, peace, security and justice, migration, gender-based violence and reproductive health, climate change and environmental management, access to information and anti-corruption, information technology, creative industry, youth and tourism, youth leadership and political participation. The event will also mobilize over 2,000 young people from across the country and beyond, who will be accommodated, provided with feeding, logistics, and other supports to participate in Nayconf for a period of 1 week. The total estimated budget for the 13th edition of Nayconf is $7 million. We would like to thank the government of the Gambia through the Ministry of Youth and Sports for the support. We would also like UN systems and all other development partners for the support and collaboration. We will continue to count on your continued support and partnership. With these few remarks, I have the singular honor to welcome each and every one of you for being ready and determined to join the National Organizing Committee to make the 13th edition of Nayconf a success, if not the best, but one of the best that is going to take place in this country. I thank you all for your kind attention.
Are the challenges so far and what opportunities exist for us under those 10 overarching or 10 sub-teams? And young people will be required to come out with recommendations and roadmaps for themselves and for other actors as to how we can address those concerns, but how we can upscale the progress that are being put in place by government and development partners. The 7 million is the budget. We will actually continue to work with all partners and the NOC to work on mobilizing this sum before April. Thank you, Chairman. Next, we'll invite the Deputy Mayor of Banjul to give a brief statement. Thank you.
I said good morning to you, everybody. We are very happy to be here as a municipality representing the Lord Mayor of Banjul and my humble self. To be part of Nayconf. Nayconf is a very important event, very important festival, because my humble self, I know a lot of things about Nayconf, because I attended Nayconf several times. To be here to represent Banjul City Council to sign the MOU is a big pleasure for me to be here today. We are saying a big thank you to the government of the Gambia through the Ministry of Youth and Sports to organize this important event for the youths, because you know any developed country, you must work with the youths, especially good youths like the National Youth Council. They are proactive and they are doing their job well, and we are all part of that group. And our youth chair is here. The chairman is here with me here today from Banjul. Briefly, as the MC said, it will be very brief, because we are already prepared as a region to host this important festival, because we always ready for this, and you know all the time when you are comparing the regions with, when we are doing your assessment, Banjul is always first. So we are here today to sign the MOU on behalf of the mayor, as I said. And you know that even the minister present here today is from Banjul, is our Banjul. So it's a big success. And it's, you know, I mean, you can ask the minister whether he's from Basse or Banjul. You want me to tell him the address of you know, of the minister? Anyway, the minister will say it for himself. But in a serious note, we are very happy to be here. Unfortunately, the mayor is not around. You know, as you said, this is the first time the minister is hosting this kind of event. And we too, as a council, this is our first time. So, we are very ready, and we will make sure we do everything happen to make sure this is a success. Thank you very much.
I was just told to say a few words on this. I take the opportunity to extend my regards to Deputy Permanent Secretary, directors, head of institutions within the Ministry of Youth and Sports, colleagues from the UN and other development partners. We are happy really to be invited to this very, very important inaugural meeting, which is really the first leg of really organizing the forthcoming Nayconf. As alluded to earlier on by the chairman of the Youth Council, Mr. Kambi, this is the 13th one. I think people as old as I am will remember, I think, the series of Nayconfs and Musammes and others. We are happy also to witness another one that's coming up. We thank God for that, really. I think this is a very important occasion, particularly in view of the current state of affairs in this country. We all know that this will also be the first Nayconf, I think, with this new government. And there is a lot of reforms that are going on, and the enabling environment has also expanded, and there is more open space for dialogue and consultation. And I think the youth will really use this opportunity to their benefit. Nobody can talk about the development of the Gambia without really looking at the youth folk. Because if you have a population of over 62% of the population are young people. So really, it's a key concern. If the youth develop, the country develops on a sustainable path. For some of us, maybe we are graduating very soon. So really, the development of this country relies on the youth. as the Chinese used to say, the quality of every nation depends on the quality of its youths. Huh? If you have very poor quality youths, the results obviously is underdevelopment. So really we have to invest in our youth folk, but also the youths have to take up their responsibility. You see, and have to be very patriotic, because, and see this country as the best place in the world. And not only see it, but also demonstrate it in what they do. You see, if you really do development studies, you realize that why Singapore succeeded. There was good leadership. But one of the key things also was all Singaporeans at that time had the belief and commitment that Singapore is the best place. And they wanted to make it the best. And they succeeded in making it the best. If we do that in the Gambia, particularly the young people, Gambia will change, and it will be the best, certainly. So I think really one of the key things that we have to really use, this is an opportunity for the youths to come together again to discuss common issues. But I think in as much as we discuss, we think from the externality of what is available for us. We should also think internally to look at what can we do to change our situation. You see, unless until we look at the two ways, we will always be dependent. We'll see poverty, we'll see unemployment as an externally inflicted element on us. It's the external environment that causes unemployment and the like. But if you look at it internally and see what can I do to move out of this, and with determination, you should be able to do it, definitely. So I think that's a perception and commitment that the young people also you need to have. So we are happy about this, and I think I would only say that the UN, and particularly the UNDP, is together with the government of the Gambia to support the youth folks, and particularly this forthcoming event. I think Lamin and colleagues will agree with me. Even last week we had a meeting, and we are doing a budgeting for the youths. I think this occasion is one of the things that we are bearing in mind. Thank you very much.
Mr. Ture is endoyen, not only in terms of financial resources, but also technical, because ultimately is the impact that we look at, that we should be focusing on. And I must say that the last Nayconf had helped us generate the Gambia Country Program of Action on Youth, and this coming Nayconf will not go outside that. We hope to create a framework for that to serve as a framework that we will be reviewing, we'll be discussing, we'll also be looking at how do we improve it and how do we ensure we saw results as expected. And that framework will be reviewed before this Nayconf to show progress and looking at the alignment to the NDP progress that have been made, the Ministry of Youth and Sports strategic plan, and the National Youth Policy, and the other development processes and frameworks that are in the country to see how they impact young people. And we hope those things will continue to guide and inform our actions around Nayconf, so that we can all have something to measure. We can hold ourselves accountable as we go into Nayconf 2020. Thank you very much, Abdou, and be rest assured of our partnership and collaboration throughout the process. Next on the program, we have the inaugural statement to be delivered by our own brother and mentor, Honorable Hadrami Sidibe, who is present here himself. And he said, I wouldn't want anyone to do this for me. I want to be present myself. I think that is a show of commitment to the cause of Nayconf, but also to the cause of young people. Honorable, thank you very much.
It is with great honor and joy that I preside over this important event, launching of Nayconf 2020 National Organizing Committee and the signing of the hosting agreement with Banjul. This is a great start for me as far as 2020 is concerned. Chairperson, government ministers, UN system, distinguished guests, media, ladies and gentlemen, Nayconf is a biannual event which seeks to bring young people from all walks of life in the country and beyond to share their experience and dilate on issues affecting their lives. Formerly Youth Week. I will always remember Youth Week because this is where I was scouted as a player for Walida. So it's not a joke being there. So you come, prove your talents. You know, anything can happen. Formerly Youth Week, the country's biggest youth convergence has been extraordinarily remarkable. A safe space for youth engagement, peer-to-peer learning, exhibition of talents, interfacing with government and other development partners. And the latest edition, which took place in Basse, URR, in December 2017, gave back to Gambia Program of Action and Youth. The Gambia Program of Action is expected to be guiding framework for upcoming and subsequent Nayconf. Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, I am aware that Nayconf creates a platform for young voices, active participation, meaningful engagement, dialogues, and positive socialization among young people to discuss issues affecting them and map out a common road map and actionable programs and proposals to government, development partners, and youths themselves for implementation. Furthermore, it showcases the talents of young people in various academic, sporting, and cultural events to serve as a springboard to career pathways in the industries of their choice and stimulate cultural appreciation and pursuit of academic excellence among young people. These objectives are quite worthy of support, not just because of youth population dynamics, but also critical nature of the constituents to the social, economic development and political realities of our time. Young people are the treasure of every progressive nation. The Gambia is no exception to this. Therefore, their meaningful engagement and involvement, development and policies directions on our collective social economic advancement. The government of the Gambia, under the leadership of HE President Adama Barrow, is aware of the importance of Nayconf and what it takes to stage a successful one. We anticipate a great youth conference and festival April 2020. Let me from the start use this opportunity to challenge you, the organizing committee, the National Youth Council, the National Youth Organization, and the young people in general to ensure a spectacular and successful event. I can assure the NECO, the National Organizing Committee, and the entire young people of the usual blessing and support of the government. The government will provide moral, financial, and technical support. This event is for the young people by the young people. As usual, we shall be by your side to guide, to encourage, and support, and to participate in NACO 2020. I am happy to announce that this year's NACO will be from the 15th to the 20th of April 2020. Allow me once again to congratulate Banjul for being identified to host the 13th National Youth Council and Festival 2020. The entire young people of the country are coming. We are extraordinarily excited that the capital is hosting. Banjul has been renowned for funfair and delivering excellence. Under the stewardship of Mayoress Rohi Malik Lu, I encourage all Banjulians to take ownership of the event and ensure it is remarkable and impactful for the youth, the city, and the Gambia. Hosting such event is naturally not usually easy. However, we are very confident that Banjul can ensure a great Nayconf. Let us make it happen. Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, evident of the significance of this event, just like any other national program, I am glad to invite other government ministries, departments, and agencies, NGOs, UN system, and other development partners to join us in supporting this important event. I encourage you to applaud the opportunities of the event and showcase your programs as well as engage our greatest constituents for sustainable development. On behalf of my ministry and the government of the Gambia, I am delighted to officially launch the National Organizing Committee of Nayconf 2020 to be held in Banjul in April 15 to the 20th. Thank you all.
Thank you very much for that reassuring statement. Away from that, we will move straight to the signing of the hosting agreement that we have. Which is going to be signed by the Mayor of Banjul, who is represented here. All right.
The representative from the UN agency, the directors of the satellite institutions here present, chairman of the National Youth Council Board, my colleagues from the board, youth leaders that are present here, the media. On behalf of everybody, I would sincerely thank you for attending this very important event, the signing of the MOU, and then again the inaugural of the National Organizing Committee of the upcoming Nayconf that is going to be hosted in Banjul. On behalf of everyone, I would like to thank you, each and every one of you, and then we are hoping to see each and every one of you in Banjul for us to make sure that we have a very successful Nayconf. So on behalf of my colleagues and then on behalf of the National Youth Council, I would like to say a very big thank you to you all.
Remind him that the last time he sent the money, it was not enough to buy all the provisions.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell him.
Are you guys talking about money transfer to buy provisions?
Yes.
But don't you know about Baluwo?
Baluwo? What is Baluwo?
Baluwo is a service that your son can use to send provisions directly to you guys from the shop. And you don't have to worry about the exchange rate.
Tell me how Baluwo works.
It's very simple.
Just log on to baluwo.com and shop, or download the app on your phone. You can shop on the website or using the app to buy online basic products for your family and friends. With Baluwo, you decide what your money is spent on. Your money, your choice. Buy online products for your family and friends in the Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria or Mali. Baluwo, better than sending money.
Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3 or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.